Hi Leos, I'm back. I just needed to take a little month off for myself there in September. So for those of you who stuck around, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now we're kind of back on regular schedule, so you'll be getting your bi-weekly readings. So with that being said, this is your reading video for the 1st, the 15th. Of October. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just pull some cards here. Again, if it doesn't resonate, just take what does and then kind of leave the rest there. All right. So Leos, it kind of seems like we're having this bit of tension with this other fire sign here. The Queen of Wands is popping out here in reverse. Immediately I thought it has to do with someone else. Sometimes, again, since you are a fire sign, it can relate to yourself as well, but I'm just kind of getting this sense of this, we're healing from this kind of betrayal or this backstabbing from this fire sign here. It just kind of feels, I feel a little bit of a tension, or I feel a little bit of tension from this connection here. It just, yeah, there's just something here we're healing where we were kind of feeling like maybe this person wasn't building something with you. Maybe they weren't being a part of the team here. Maybe both of you kind of moved to anger with one another. If this is you, it could be healing just from maybe some anger issues or some things that you've been maybe working on from your past here. Maybe this time where you felt very betrayed or stabbed in the back by this person. So that might be what you're focusing on these 2 weeks here, is focusing on kind of healing that betrayal, kind of healing that hurt there. If it doesn't have to do with another human being, this could also just be, again, like I was saying before, pain from your past of dealing with someone here that you thought were that you two were a team, that you thought you guys were you know, on the same page here, but it just seems like you were kind of let down by them, is the energy that I'm feeling and getting here. It's interesting because the High Priestess is coming out reversed, which is the High Priestess is kind of all about our intuition. So it's something we're not listening to in our intuition here. So maybe, again, this was a situation where your intuition was telling you one thing and you were kind of acting upon the other. But let me see what this kind of intuition is kind of about here in reverse. What is this intuition? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands reversed, and then we have the Nine of Cups here. So the energy that I'm getting from this, Leo, again, it seems maybe this might have been, it's kind of feeling Leos that maybe went through a separation, maybe with, again, it could be a relationship, could be friends, could be family, whatever it is here. But it just feels like almost that your intuition was telling you that this person wasn't on your level, that maybe this person was doing something a little bit shady here, that this person was not for your best interest in the way. It kind of feels like, again, the Knight of Wands in reverse is kind of like my fuckboy energy, something that starts out great, but then it fizzles out pretty quickly here. So maybe there's a connection for you, or those that are single, that recently that you thought was kind of going somewhere, and then you had a kind of a gut feeling that something was off, something was wrong, something wasn't really working out, but you would decide to ignore that and not kind of trust that here and go for it anyways. It kind of feels like you're healing from that now, and these 2 weeks might be a little bit of a healing time for you. It seems like if this is another person you were dealing with, this Queen of Wands in reverse or this Knight of Wands in reverse, a lot of fire energy here. It seems like maybe they weren't on the level, I don't know, you just felt disappointed by them. Wasn't on the level you were hoping they would be at. And I feel like your gut was kind of telling you this already here, but you kind of ignored it a little bit because you were hopeful that something would work out. But with the Nine of Cups being here, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So it kind of feels like, even though maybe this connection or wherever it was, this kind of broken connection here isn't really working out. It does feel like your wish is going to be fulfilled. Just kind of keep putting yourself out there a little bit. I don't know why this is such a strong feeling for single Leos, because it just seems like a romantic relationship, but again, this can pertain in any way. It seems like you're kind of emotionally sitting pretty right now, and that's what the kind of Nine of Cups is. No one can really knock you because you understand that your kind of emotional strength is kind of very grounded level-headed right now. So even if this person, whoever this Knight of Wands in reverse was, tried to kind of knock you a bit or try to, I don't know, make things kind of your fault here. I don't know. It just seems like you're sitting pretty, so it's like, well, you can't even knock me. So like, don't even try or pretend that you can kind of get on my level here. Again, for those Leos that are in a relationship, it seems like maybe this has to do with someone else kind of in your life here. Whatever it is that went on, it seems like, again, this kind of recent past energy, because it seems like the anxiety, whatever this anxiety, this relationship was causing, whatever this tension, this tension was causing here, is relieving itself, especially in these 2 weeks. So again, don't get so caught up. You are healing from this kind of betrayal. You are kind of healing from this feeling stabbed in the back, feeling like someone wasn't there for you, someone that wasn't taking care of you there. Again, you're healing from all of that. You're emotionally going to be sitting pretty after this. Let's just see how are we going to kind of relieve some of this stress or tension here. Queen of Swords, just being logical about the situation, kind of thinking about it in kind of a more logical way. The Queen of Swords is all about intellect, sees things clearly, sees things from, again, like I was saying, more logical side. Again, this could be something, you could also be dealing with an air sign here, but it kind of seems like you're going to release some stress because you're not going to be overthinking it. You're going to see things really clearly, and that's kind of what the Queen of Swords is all about, is seeing things for what they are, seeing things in the clear. I don't know, I feel very feels very level-headed for you, Leo. In these 2 weeks, it feels like you're going to have a lot of discernment because you are healing here, because you are kind of moving forward. It feels like you're going to see things a lot clearer now. The less of the overthinking, less of the anxious or worried that you made a mistake here, anxious or worried that things aren't going to work out. You're going to be more diplomatic about things, and you're kind of going to see it clearly here. Almost like judge energy I'm getting as well. As you can see, kind of the Queen of Swords is kind of holding up her hand there. I'm like, come forward. It seems like that. It seems like almost this judge energy where you're just kind of like seeing the situation for what it is and then moving forward that way. Okay, a little bit of maybe overspending here. What is this overspending? I have the 2 Pentacles reversed. What is this kind of overspending here? Financial overspending. There might be something you're spending a lot of money on for this kind of a new start to happen here. So this could be maybe a new job, maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're creating a new product, maybe you're putting a lot of money into something here. I'm just trying to kind of feel what this energy is and why they're kind of sending overspending in this. Let me just feel this out. Feels like a lot of whatever this new kind of thing that's coming in, this new start for you, whether it's a new, maybe a new relationship, it feels like more like kind of job-based, career-based, some kind of creative project here. I think you're shelling out a lot of money for it, or it's something to do with you having to spend a little bit more money here to kind of get what you want, or kind of start this business, kind of whatever it is. So maybe you're again just being like, well, I'm kind of almost putting a little bit of a financial gamble in here with this new creative start, with this kind of new beginning. We do have the King of Wands reversed, plus we have the Queen of Wands reversed on the board. So this could be anger, this could be a duo here that's separated, this could be kind of 2 people that are I don't know, their egos are getting in the way here a little bit. So maybe just watch your spending, especially not saying that this might be a bad investment. I can grab some more cards and see, but it's just saying just watch it here. Make sure you're keeping yourself in check, making sure you're able to I don't know, make sure it's for a good cause of what you're spending this money for. Make sure that it's for something that seems profitable, something that maybe you see a return in later after. Because we do have the King of Wands in reversed, it means that there could be a little bit of creativity that's stifled right now. I mean that there's your passions may be a little bit stifled right now, but just kind of watch for that. I want to pull another card. I'm being like, okay, with this new kind of beginning, with this new money, is it a kind of a good thing that we're kind of spending this money? The Tower. So I'm just gonna say, just watch. Have a backup plan is kind of what I'm feeling in this energy here. Have if something falls through here, make sure that you're good and it's not like all of this money or all of this kind of everything you kind of own are bedded in this one outcome is the energy I'm kind of feeling here. So maybe you're spending money that you don't have yet, but you're like, oh, I will have it. It's good to have that mindset, and it's good to have the mindset of, you know, more money will come my way. I've talked about this in other readings as well, but it seems like there is, especially with this kind of Tower coming out, there is going to be a lesson with this situation for you. So just watch that. Make sure you are really kind of on it in these 2 weeks of being like overly prepared, of having a backup plan, or be, you know, if that falls through, then I have this. It just kind of feels like there needs to be a little bit more structure that way, just in case some things happen that are out of our control. So just watch that if you're spending money that you don't have yet, or that you think you will have in the future. Again, I've had those risks in the past, and I've done those things, and eventually I got it back. But you want to make sure that in the present now that you're able to kind of I don't know, you're able to pay your rent. You know what I mean? Like, it's like stuff like that. You want to make sure, hey, even if this falls through, I'll kind of still be okay. I keep getting like Dragon's Den for some reason, but like, but that kind of mentality, you know, being like, okay, is this profit? Is this a good enough risk for me to kind of take or dump all my money into right now? And I am a firm believer of, you know, just going for things and like having that kind of willpower for know that it will work out. I feel that, Leo, but again, it just feels like have that backup plan, have that kind of maybe start a savings account just in case. There's some healing energy here though. There's some energy here of being sad that things aren't kind of going anywhere for you, or you're feeling a little bit stuck. And maybe that has to relate to especially what is kind of going on up here in these 2 weeks. Maybe someone's trying to sell you a quick fix on a new start. Watch out for that. But it's almost like the anxiety of things kind of feeling a bit stuck for you here might be propelling this overspending, or might be propelling this kind of risky gamble, whatever is happening kind of at the top here. All I gotta say is that you're healing. Things are happening for you, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though it feels like stagnant, things aren't kind of moving forward. Kind of with this Knight of Swords reversed, all I gotta say here is with this Five of Cups reverse, is you're in a kind of a healing period right now, especially with the 10 of Swords, especially with the 5 of Cups. So really trust this wave that you're kind of on right now, and trust that this time in your life where things are maybe feeling a little bit stuck, maybe things aren't kind of moving forward the way you want it to, just understand that it has its purpose, it has its time. Maybe there's something that you have to discover in this downtime. You know, things can't always be go, 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 especially influences like social media and things like that can kind of get in our way here. But just because things are kind of, you know, all right, and things maybe not be moving forward at this present moment, maybe you need to rest. Maybe you're healing on kind of a deeper level here. It feels like, especially having the 5 of Cups reversed, especially having the 10 of Swords reversed. Those are two kind of really deep healing cards. So there might be something, again, more under the surface spiritually that might be happening for you in these 2 weeks. But I think it is to get you into this more stable emotional place, to get you in this more kind of logical place. Do not get... Do not get entrapped with someone saying they have a solution for you, or someone saying you need to be here, you need to do this, give me $1,000 for my work, $100 for my workshop, and I'll give you all the answers to be successful in life. Just watch. It just feels like there's just energy kind of around that is maybe not, you know, the best gamble or the best interest. I don't know why that just keeps coming up, but maybe that relates to some of you. Other people are like, nah, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. But again, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, anything else for Leos? Let go a little bit. Let go. Ride the wave, baby. Let go. Ooh, Lovers just popping out at the very end there. Maybe there's okay, specific message. What this energy I am feeling right now is let go of timing. Let go of it, especially if there is kind of this pain that you're working on from this past relationship here, or someone that was maybe felt like more of a fling, someone that was kind of how do I say this, like maybe have your best interest. It seems like you're wanting it so badly that you need to let it go a little bit. You need to let go that of that energy of wanting it so bad, and just have that feeling of things are going to work out when they work out, and I'm just going to kind of make sure I'm good, my energy's good, because when we put that kind of desperate energy out there, when we put that energy of this needs to happen now for me, that this is, you know, all that kind of energy out there, the wrong people can kind of come forward or into our life. So make sure that we are staying strong and we really see that the energy is flowing to us, and not trying to outwardly seek different energies because we feel like we need it. Feel like we have enough already. Understand that things will gravitate towards you when they need to gravitate towards you, and keep that in mind and kind of let go and go with the flow here a bit. That's what your big lesson, I think, is for these 2 weeks. Pulling some oracle cards. For Leos, please. All right. Excuse me. Just getting over a cough. Okay. So the Starseed Oracle you got was Deep Cellular Healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from mysterious or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think that you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways. This is kind of what we were talking about with the 10 of Swords reversed, what we were talking about with the 5 of Cups reversed, seeing things practically, especially with that Queen of Swords there. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card, oh no, I already read that. To prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding, the care that you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby. Treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up in your body or emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges that you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of people who have mastered deep healing and deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibrant in your body as well as in your skin, to have your cells return to effervescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. And that's what I think we're focusing on, especially right now in this kind of downtime stage, Leo, where you feel like things aren't happening or working for you, but there is a kind of a healing happening here. So allow yourself to, your body to kind of heal and rid of some of this energy here, this residual energy, okay? I'll also read Temple Path. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny that your soul has had in mind for a lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You're on a karmatic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spiritual world, your family members, friends, angels, guides, all the loving spirits, helpers who have long assisted you. Call upon them to be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your life forward in dramatic ways and connecting with spirit and your higher self will be a wonderful influence on all that you experience. I think this is just a key to saying, hey, you're on the kind of the right path right now. So again, just don't try to force anything. Don't try to be like, this has to be here now. Stay present kind of in the moment here, Leos. That is your reading for the first 2 weeks of October. I hope that helped.